Hi guys and welcome to Bomb Anime.
It's your girl Ruka.
And Big Boy Sam here bringing you another episode of The Duke of Death and His Maid.
So straight away we got a bit of backstory again in the form of a dream, Alice dreaming about her mother, and now we can clearly see why the witch mistook Alice for her mom. They look exactly alike. Her mom has the same kind of personality except it's not sexual, she's just really cute. She's adorable.
Yeah, I mean, that is definitely Sharon's daughter. Definitely, like, they definitely got the face.
Yeah. And also, was Sharon, did she die because she was banging the current Duke, who is now AWOL?
I don't want to speculate, because I kind of...
I do!
the little piece of information I got about her, I liked her too much to be thinking that, you know, she was doing an illicit thing with the mum. What if the mum is the witch?
That just sounds so weird.
Bruv, this anime is giving me nothing. I need to pray. I need a plot twist. I need something.
No, I do think that something was going on though, because we also, when Rob was talking about Alice and the mom, they showed us a little clip of someone that looked like Alice as an adult and someone that looked like an older current butcher.
It could have been the granddaddy.
Same clothing and everything.
It could have been the granddaddy.
He didn't look like a granddad to me.
You couldn't see
Rob looks like a granddad. This looked like someone in their 30s or 40s with Alice's mom. Also, not just that, Sharon encouraged her daughter to like the Duke that we're now following. Why would she do that? That really doesn't make sense considering the position that Alice is in. Even if she was to succeed, he's the first son and he's going to take the title, so she wouldn't be able to be a wife, she would just be a maid that gets...
I believe we call them concubines. But, okay, I get what you're saying. Side note, is Rob up constantly 100? Like, what's going on? My guy is like Morgan Freeman. He don't age and he stays old looking all the time. Like, but obviously, with Morgan, black don't crack. Rob is cracking.
I think Rob puts it on. He pretends that he doesn't know what's going on. For instance, earlier on in the season, when the Duke was like, Alice is after me, like, help Rob, he acted like he didn't know what was going on. However, he has clearly known what's going on from the very beginning. And the way that he was running after the Duke, saying he didn't have his glasses and he thought that the Duke was a cat, and just all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah. I think he's literally just messing around.
Yeah, I have to like think of the Duke's mum in a different light now, because like at first I was the same as the Duke, thinking that the mum really didn't care about the Duke, but she put Rob in charge of him, who was pretty much the second best servant / butler there, only second to Sharon. The mum cares. It's not loving. Wouldn't
it be better to put him with a servant he knew? That, like, these people would have probably been raised by servants, so he was only 5 years old, and now he can't even be consoled or hugged or anything. So wouldn't it be better for it to be someone who he knew and was close to? Not someone that literally looked like he just came from the war. Why does he have an eye missing as a servant? He sounds more like an assassin than a servant.
He probably
I can't see what kind of job you could have done in the mansion that would make you lose an eye.
I don't even know. Look, okay, you're probably right. However, the way I see it, the fact that he's got an eye patch seems like he knows how to handle himself. It's push come to shove. Also, on top of that, that's a level of trust. Like, she still cares about her son. She's just not as loving as Sharon is to Alice. Do you get what I mean? Oh, but God, that relationship between Sharon and Alice, oh my God, wasn't that so cute?
It was really lovely.
Like,
it
literally.
was so nice. She doted on her like that. Imagine going from that to the cruel aunt, just like that. Ugh. Anyway, I'm just thinking that the Duke is extremely hard to like. He's probably the one character where I just really feel like there's not really any redeeming qualities to the guy, because despite having all this time to think, his head is still empty, and I can't abide stupid people, first of all.
Wow.
He's in this mansion, and I've not once seen him study at all. How is he possibly going to take over the title when he doesn't know anything about politics from what I can see? He can't speak to others. He's clearly afraid easily. And on top of that, when you're taking over a title like this, you need to garner not friends, but like people who will support you, because there's not much you can do without that kind of support. He hasn't built any influence, so there's no way he's going to be able to do anything. The name is going to end with him.
See, the thing is, look, I'm looking at it like this. If I'm the heir to a family who is like royalty, and I have a curse where I kill people by touching them, I have to exert fear on my political enemies.
Right.
And exert trust that my friends' political enemies will disappear. And everything's an accident. Oops, sorry, it's a curse. You have to meet with me.
He doesn't have the stomach for it.
But do you get what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Fix
even
up.
To just threaten it, he doesn't even need to actually go through with it. Just be a bit menacing, but you know, he's not going to do this. I'm just saying he's woefully underprepared. He doesn't do anything except for make music and, you know, talk about Alice. He actually doesn't do anything that is going to show me that he's working towards this title. I just feel like the whole family needs to just end here. They can lose their title, you know, give it back and live on the streets or something, because they all seem worthless to me.
I agree. Okay, I definitely agree. But I do feel like, and I said this last week, he was a better character when he was angry and nihilistic and completely upset with the world, because you actually felt emotion from him. Right now, he's a wet blanket. It makes no sense to me, the change. Because like, for 2 episodes, I'm going, ooh, okay, Duke's got some backbone in there. He needs to find it again.
Backbone? I don't feel like that was backbone. You know, I just feel like that whole thing was poorly written, and I didn't feel any emotion from that. It just kind of f***ed me off. But I'm starting to feel like this story is just a love story, and the curse is just a plot device at this point. We're never going to find out about why he was cursed, and he's never going to solve it. The curse itself is a cock tease.
Just like Alice. Also, speaking of Alice, oh man, don't you feel for the girl? She's there constantly knowing that she is undoing her fate. If she stays how she is, she will have him forever. If she changes it, she loses him. And because of love, she's going to try and make him happy, because what he wants is to undo the curse, just to touch her. Jesus, it's such a great story that they're squandering here, mate.
I mean, seriously, Alice is hot. Maid or not, I'm pretty sure she could get someone with like a lesser noble to marry her. She should just go ahead and try that. Be comfortable, you know, someone that will treat her nicely.
And take that well, no.
And so someone who knows what to do with her, because she sure seems like she'll be a good time. She
don't know what to do. She just teasing. Remember, she ain't done nothing with no one ever.
However, she's maid. Maids speak. She would have definitely heard a bunch of things.
She heard the stories, but there's hearing the stories, isn't it?
No, well, there's hearing the stories, getting advice from the older maids that, you know more.
Well, yeah.
It's not, like we said before, it might be a parallel universe or whatever, but when we're dealing with a time that seems like this, there's always like aphrodisiacs and stuff that work. Also, there's witchcraft, so there's probably a lot of things that can help you along. What?
Why you look embarrassed, Marooks?
I'm not embarrassed.
Your face is looking embarrassed. Good thing you can't blush hate.
Oh my god. Well.
So I wanna go back to like Alice, the main character of this show. Look, I've said it and I'm saying it again. She's the MC and we're listening to her story. And it gives me Memoirs of a Geisha vibes, where you're not trying to hear the lovely, lavish lives of a duke, because let's be honest, his life is toilet. But you're hearing the inner struggles of a woman who wants a man that she honestly can't conceive having if he achieves his goals. Lucky for him, he has no ambition to actually fulfill his task. Because even when he was all fiery and nihilistic and a prick, basically, I didn't still see him try to break the curse. All I saw him doing was cry like a petulant child and throwing his toys at the pram. So she's lucky that he's not ambitious enough. So she can kind of take it easy for a couple more years, you get what I mean, until the mum dies.
I feel like she just needs to get her act together. This girl just needs a little bit of therapy, because she went from having a mom that was extremely caring and loving, and then she went from that to her mom passing away. She probably didn't have any chance to grieve. Then she was bullied for being poor, and then her aunt mistreated her. Everyone around her mistreated her, so she latched onto the one thing that showed her any tiny bit of kindness. She just needs a little bit of therapy, a little bit of self-esteem, and Alice will be aight. Like I said, she's hot. She can easily get any dude that she wants within reason in this kind of society. All she needs is some therapy. Leave the Duke in the dust, because he really isn't worth it. He really isn't. I'm sorry, he's not. And she wouldn't put up with this kind of thing had she not had all of the negative things that had happened in her life at such a young age.
That's true.
So, Alice, go get you a therapist.
Yeah, I mean, Rob is sort of to blame for this as well. Like, he put her in this situation a bit.
No, Rob isn't to blame for this.
No, not that. Okay.
He probably thought it was going to be a better step because she was being by her aunt.
Which is true.
How was he going to know that the Duke was going to be this much of an ass?
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? When you got Stockholm, you can't do nothing, innit?
Alright, well, we are done here. We don't like the Duke, but there are other characters here that are really interesting. Honorable mention, Cuff and Zayn's little thing that was going on. That was cute. The way he was following her to make sure that nothing bad happened to her. I thought that was really cute. I like their little minor story as well. But that is it for us this week. Catch us next time.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Peace.